Good day, everyone. Hey. Welcome to the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. I'm Ryan, and with me, as always, my good buddy Rob.
Hello.
Rob decided to hop on in the intro there and give us his thumbs up.
I wanted to share my inner Fonzie.
Ah.
Fonzie was from an old TV show. For those who, yeah, people in our demographic know what the Happy Days is.
Yeah, for the current generation, you'll know him as Henry Winkler in the TV show Barry, as the actor Henry Winkler.
Yeah, plays himself.
No, I can't remember his character's name, but he's in the TV show Barry. He's the old acting teacher.
Ah. Because when you think acting teacher, you think Henry Winkler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Don't worry, they play it like that too.
Gotcha.
Well, Rob, welcome. This is episode number 134.
Woo!
134. All right.
All right.
I don't have any housekeeping besides just mentioning that Buzzsprout doesn't no longer have, or they didn't in their menu today. A lot of things changed in there since the last time I went digging around in there.
Yeah.
But they don't have any offers right now. Besides, you can try 1 month free, I think, is the offer. But I can't even get a code for that, so.
And I need to post the last 2 audio podcasts. I will do that before the weekend. So before you see this one, you'll see the other 2. But you won't know, but this one won't be out to tell you that.
It's true. So yeah, I'll just, you got anything you want to talk about before we head right into news?
Right into her.
Just get right into her. Just
do it.
Dive right in. All right. Well, about an hour after we finished last episode, the news dropped that Take-Two has acquired Gearbox. Now, Take-Two, they're one of those big multi-conglomerate type companies. They own, I think the one that everybody knows is Rockstar, right? Yeah.
I didn't remember that, but okay.
Yeah, they're the Rockstar family. Like that's one of their big studios, right? So now take Gearbox, which you might not. Well, you probably do know the name. I mean, probably their biggest thing is Borderlands, right? Or one of their bigger things.
I've never heard of that game.
A liar.
May have played a little Borderlands in my day. Randy Pitchford, who may or may not be guilty of a few things, which we won't talk about.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Great man.
Oh, the 2K studios are also part of Take-Two.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, so that's another big acquisition. It's kind of weird. Embracer Group, it happened when we were on our little hiatus there. Mm-hmm. They had put together some mega deal with a Chinese corporation, and it was like this $1 billion deal to become a video game publisher, and it fell through at the last minute. And it seems like ever since that happened, they've been just fire sailing all this stuff that when everyone was buying up studios, they bought up they bought up a bunch as well. Another one I can think of from Embracer Group, they let Saber Interactive
go
Saber Interactive, I guess, bought themselves out or something, and it became an independent studio again. They're no longer under the Embracer umbrella. Embracer umbrella.
Embracer umbrella. Embracer umbrella. Embracer umbrella.
So yeah, I just remember messaging you like about an hour after we were done the show. I'm like, wow, isn't this convenient?
Yeah, good. We're glad we didn't catch that for our comeback show.
Also, while I'm thinking of it here, Rob, I'm going to mention in your background there, you've got our mugshots up on your screen.
I do.
I think you can find
Blast
those
from the past.
I think you can find those on our webpage, right? They're somewhere on there.
Sure.
Yeah.
What I do, build the webpage? It's
Yeah.
not like I may have built the webpage.
What I built the website?
We have a website? Yes. That is our smiling mugs. I don't know how great they're coming through because I think they're a little washed out, but that's because my camera's a potato. And someday, when I have some money, I will have a real webcam. And I will be a real boy.
I'll be a real boy, I promise.
Not that there's anything. Anyway, sorry.
What else we got here? Well, so the Fallout TV show premiered, and Amazon dropped all 8 episodes of it, and people are loving it.
Is that on Amazon Prime?
Yes.
So I could actually watch it. Because I have no other streaming services, but I have I pay for Amazon, so.
There you go.
Have you seen it?
No, actually I think it just dropped this past weekend, maybe? So, yeah.
Okay, so we have no opinion on it.
No, not yet.
But other people think it's awesome.
Yeah. I've been reading reviews and people are pretty happy with it. I guess there's it's easy for people who don't play the game to watch and enjoy, but there's also a lot of Easter eggs in there for people who do play.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So to kind of coincide with the TV series here, they're finally releasing a next gen patch for Fallout 4. There'll be some graphical upgrades and upgrade to 60 frames a second.
Is that really the first one they should do a next gen update for? It's not bad, but it's I don't know. Like, I think more people would have preferred like a Fallout 3 maybe. Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
I guess technically New Vegas would be probably a different studio. So
no, they're owned by Microsoft now too.
Okay.
It's the company that did Outer Worlds.
Right.
Yeah.
And we joked about that at the time because they're both under the Microsoft umbrella now.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. So
everyone's listening to our show. First off, there was like nothing else you could watch. Second off, and I'm just kidding, we're awesome. Second off, do Fallout 3.
Yeah, right?
Fallout 4 doesn't seem that long ago. I don't know. It's like, that'd be like doing something silly, like doing another next-gen update for like Last of Us 2.
Well, this is just a free update that you, like, if you own the game, you get it. Like, it's not, there's no money, no...
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
it's just,
all right.
Yeah.
I forgive you then. And by you, I mean Bethesda, not... I mean, I have nothing to forgive you for.
I'm just so happy you forgave me, Rob.
Yeah. But I mean, the next news story is the most important one that I think affected millions of people.
Yeah. Yeah. April 8th was shutdown day for internet support, online support for the 3DS and the Wii U.
So does that mean the online servers are all down? Like you couldn't play multiplayer online, or is that just like updates and things like that?
No, I believe it's the servers are all the online servers are just done, gone. sunsetted,
That-
as they say.
It's a sad day.
It is.
Because I think you and I might be two of the only people in Edmonton who were Wii U fans.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever got a real fair chance, but
No.
I mean, it had no support for really any third party, and
Yeah, that and like it was a bad name. I
it
can't
was the
believe
worst.
I can't believe how
worst-
many people I've talked to, and when I mentioned the Wii U, and they're like, "What's a Wii U?" Like, I know the Wii.
Yep.
Yeah.
It might go down as one of the worst names for a console.
Yeah.
Although that does pose an interesting question. What's another worst name for a console?
Hmm. I don't know. Do you got one? Got a bad name?
I'll go with the Sega Nomad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
What Nomad
Yeah.
being like someone who lives alone in a mountainous pass somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't really have anything to do with video games.
No.
Maybe the NES. That was dumb. No.
How original, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I mean, I guess you could look at like Mattel made that HyperX or whatever it was called, where you had like the little eye patch that went over and had like a little screen.
Oh yeah.
The Virtua Boy.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad name. It was cutting edge at the time, though. You know,
It's true.
just cashing in on that whole virtual reality craze and the initial
The
craze.
3DO.
Yeah. 3DO.
3DO. Pay no attention to the box right there. That may or may not be a 3DO. Yeah, so pour one out for the 3DS and the Wii U.
Yeah. So if you have any, I'm just looking over some of my Wii U games. I'm just trying to think if there's any here that are unplayable now. I guess I should have went through and did all the updates on all my games
You know, that wouldn't have been a bad idea.
before. Yeah. No, but I wasn't, didn't even think
I
about
guess
it.
Minecraft would probably be a problem,
Oh, yeah.
because I don't think there isn't an offline mode for that game, is there?
I've never played it, so I have no idea.
Neither have I.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe we'll dive into that a bit for next show. Try out some stuff and see what's
There
happening.
you go. We'll set up the Wii U again.
Yeah.
Actually sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Other news.
Other news. What do we got here?
I really liked the show where they talked about the Wii U all day.
So EA has put Motive Studio in, has brought him on board to work on the new Battlefield franchise, or Battlefield game that they're working on. Motive Studio recently had a pretty big hit with the remake of Dead Space last year.
Yeah, it seems like that's kind of wasting their talent for Battlefield.
Yeah. Well, also, but they also, I believe the first game that they did for Electronic Arts, and I believe the first game they worked on for Electronic Arts was actually Battlefront 2.
Oh,
That infamous at launch steaming pile of microtransactions.
yes, yes.
So,
There's... Okay, I'm going to add something to our list here.
uh-oh.
I got to pull it up.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, keep talking.
Yeah, I was correct. So they did Battlefront 2, which actually, when it came out as a free game on the Epic Game Store, I ended up playing it a lot, and it was a lot of fun. Because by then they'd stripped all the microtransactions out of it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they made Star Wars Squadrons. I don't know if you had a chance to play that.
Squadrons, yes, absolutely. That was a great game.
That was, right?
Yeah.
So, and then they did Dead Space. So now they're coming from outer space down to Earth to do. Oh, maybe they're gonna do Battlefield in space. We'll have to wait and see. But I mean, yeah, I'm just I'm pretty I'm not scared. Battlefront 2 in the end was a pretty fun game to play. So
yeah, oh, I'm sure they'll do a great job with it for sure.
Yeah. Did I vamp on long enough, or?
I'll do it in the what's making us grumpy here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you did distract everyone, so thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, so have you heard of the Triple I initiative, Rob?
I have not.
So there is a group of indie developers, and so that's why they call it the Triple I initiative, because they're indie instead of AAA.
Yeah.
And so they had a showcase last week, and there's some big announcements out of that. I'll just go over a couple here. They revealed that Slay the Spire 2 is coming in 2025. They announced a big update for Risk of Rain 2. So these are all different developers. They're not all just one developer. They don't say who the developers are here. But for the Risk of Rain 2 free update, it's a Dead Cells update.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah. They revealed a game called Dino Lords, a traditional medieval city builder. That kind of looks interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
They announced that Vampire Survivors is getting Contra DLC.
Okay.
Which I am all over. It's coming out this summer. What else we got here? There's an arena coming to Pal World. The one that got me the most excited, though, Rob, is so the original developer of the game Dead Cells is a company called, oh my goodness, I just had their name here.
Mitosis.
There we go. Motion Twin. Oh my goodness. Motion Twin is the company that originally developed and launched Dead Cells. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they created another group that they called Evil Empire, and they're the group that have continued updating and DLCs for Dead Cells. So that company, Evil Empire, is working with EA, and they're making a roguelike Prince of Persia.
Oh,
not EA, Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
Right.
And from the trailer, it's mostly pre-rendered cartoon that they show, but they show a little bit of the actual game at the end, and it looks awesome. It looks like Dead Cells, but with a lot more action and a lot smoother, like cartoony, like graphics. So I cannot wait
Excellent.
until that comes out. It's going to enter early access on May 14th, so we don't have to wait too long to give that game a try. But you know what? I like that this group, this Triple I initiative, kind of did this update. Like, just all these indie developers that wouldn't have enough of their own stuff to do a big showcase, right?
That's true.
So
Yep.
bring them all together under this umbrella and do
Ella.
Ella. All right.
Very cool.
Do you want to do the next one?
Sure. I didn't even know this till I just read in the notes. But to a surprise to no one, Sonic 3 is going to get made for the movie, not the video game. Video game's been out a while. But in a blockbuster announcement, I guess, Shadow the Hedgehog will be played by none else than Keanu Reeves. I'm assuming that's Keanu Reeves and not Keanu someone else.
You are correct, yes. Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. I can sort of hear him doing the voice right. Like, Sonic. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, Sonic.
Whoa. It's
Whoa.
so dark, I'm shadowy. Whoa.
I'm going to eat a chili dog, Sonic. Whoa.
I shouldn't have given you that one because you're going to do the next two here too.
Yeah, so Keanu, good job. I'm sure the movie will make $8 trillion. So next
Actually,
thing
before we go to the next thing, have you seen any of the Sonic movies?
I have not.
The first one's quite good. It's pretty
Okay.
good. I haven't. Funny enough, I haven't got around to see the second one yet.
The second one was steaming dog poop. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen it. I'm just making controversial statements.
Uh-huh.
Worst movie? No. I've heard it's really good. Just on the list.
Sorry, carry on.
So, making a couple of announcements yesterday and today. Today being April 16th. First announcement yesterday was Evercade, our favorite. I don't even know what you call them. Company that makes cartridges still. For their hand has announced the gigacart. And gigacart is something that Evercade had been talking for a long time, that the little cartridges they make only had a certain amount of storage. So you could only, so up until now there haven't been any CD games, unless it was something like they have a PlayStation game that has very little audio or something like that. But with these new gigacarts, which will cost a little bit more, and they were very transparent about this, that if they were going to do this, was the community okay with paying a little bit more for these carts? And they said, no, absolutely. If you can get bigger games and newer games on them, absolutely. So they'll go for an RRP of $22.49-ish, so about $25 in American Freedom dollars. And that means that more of the games will be on there. It's going to they're going to be the same size, obviously, because they still have to play. But they'll hold more stuff, so you can get maybe some Dreamcast in there, maybe some Sega CD.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what's like the newest system that they put games out for right now?
There was one of the ones had like a PlayStation 1 soccer game on it.
Oh, okay.
And that's about it. But it didn't have any, like, a whole bunch of audio or that, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not sure what the limit would be technology-wise. But I think PlayStation's maybe like a 3DO game, something about there would be probably where it tops off. But
yeah, okay, cool.
If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone in the comments can tell us that I'm wrong, how wrong I am. So they say they're going to have two of these they're going to be identifiable. There's going to be a gigacart in the corner of the cartridge, and Evercade announces that they will have 2 gigacart releases in 2024.
Ooh.
And then they don't say what they are, unless it's announced here. Let me click on this link. I'm clicking on the link. I do not see. Yeah. Nope, they haven't announced it. But just today, just as of like when we started recording, I found this and I quickly added it on there. Evercade reveals new budget-friendly gaming handheld and home consoles. So they're going to be releasing an EXP-R, which is the handheld, and a Versus R home console. The R stands for real good value. It does not. I think it stands for refresh or something like that. But basically, these are going to be like the PlayStation Slim versions.
Right. They figured out their components and they got smaller versions of them. And...
Yeah, cool. And they're both going to go for $100 American each, as opposed to like the $120 or so. Like, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of value. So with the XPR, it doesn't have the built-in Capcom cartridge, and it drops the mini HDMI output, which didn't work that well, and it was very inconvenient to have HDMI stuck in, and so for it being that much cheaper, actually it's $50 cheaper. That's a good value. Nice. And the Versus R, I think, doesn't have anything. No, it doesn't look like it's missing anything. It's just the cheaper version of the same thing. And the Versus console is the one you can hook right to the TV. And
right.
It does have a cool looking blue. Actually, I wonder if I can I do this? Oh, there we go. Look at that.
I'm not seeing it.
You're not. Okay,
no.
Well, it's in my OBS. All right. Okay. I thought I was being all sneaky. We can do a screen share. That'll work.
Yeah, if you share your screen to me, that should.
I'm gonna do it. Stop yelling at me.
Let's figure out technology during the show.
This is riveting TV. Okay. Cool. There we go.
There we go.
There.
Yeah. All right.
So you got a kind of a aqua and charcoal look for the Versus, and same sort of thing for the EXPR. So
nice.
Very exciting.
And I mean, the Evercade wasn't that big to begin with, right? Like
no.
But I mean, that's cool. I might have to finally pull the trigger on one of those.
You've been saying that for years.
I know. I
don't believe you anymore. You've been hurt too many times. But yeah, so even more reason to go and get an Evercade. And did they say when they're launching these? They are launching them. July.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We will definitely have to watch out for those.
There you go.
So the only last little bit of news we have is that next time we get together, there will have been a Nintendo Indie World happened, because it's happening on April 17th.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wow, it's the 17th already.
Oh,
wow.
I just realized I've had my chat up in the...
Oh.
There we go. Now, fortunately for me, I do the audio portion.
Yeah, there you go.
All those mean things you say about people were written in the chat for a while, but...
Your worst nightmare came true, hey?
No. I'll edit that out of the audio.
Yeah.
Or I won't, because I'll be too lazy to do it.
But yeah, that's yeah. There'll be one tomorrow, so we'll have some new indie games announced for the Switch.
And Switch will announce Switch 2. They'll just drop it in the middle of indie world. No one sees it coming. Bowser will come out and be like, "I'm Bowser.
Yeah.
Here's a Switch 2. And a new webcam for my friend Rob."
All of it.
stops going out of focus like he is right now.
Yeah. Well, shall we move on into what we've been playing, Rob?
Yeah. And thus we have a very similar list.
Yeah, it's very rare that we both come out with the same game.
Not since the days of the Game Boy Advance and the That's So Raven series have we both been.
Yeah, both
Yeah,
been playing the same game at the same time like that.
that's right.
So in between hell diving and managing my beavers in Timberborn, I ecked out a little time to play some Diablo 4, which landed on Game Pass. And I don't know, I'm having fun. It's Diablo. Looks good, plays good.
Yep.
Blasphemous this time. Playing it on a controller, not keyboard and mouse, because that's how I played 3 when I got back into Diablo 3, because I played it on the Switch.
Yep.
So,
and you know what? They have really got the controls down for the gamepad.
They really do.
Yeah. That being said, I play the way that God intended it with the mouse and keyboard, but I mean, I could see that somebody with a controller would have fun too. So,
because I was going to ask you if you ported it over or loaded it up on your Steam Deck yet.
No, because it's not available for the Steam Deck. Because the Steam Deck only does the streaming stuff, and you cannot stream it. Probably because it's tied with EA.
EA and Blizzard. They have their own launchers and.
Yep.
Yeah, because actually, when I installed it on my computer, it
that was fun, right? Did you enjoy that process? It was really good and easy.
It installed it into the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah, after about 45 minutes of clicking on random things trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Or was that just me?
No, that was me too. I was like, what is it? Is it downloading? Is it like what?
Is it actually installing? I don't know.
Yeah, like it was a mystery, but it was there the next day because I started it before I went to bed, and so. But yeah, I mean, I'm having fun. The story's been good so far. I've only put about 3 hours in at this point.
Yep.
And
oh, you heard the ding?
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm not being called out here. No, I'm all right.
Okay. So what do you think of Diablo 4?
I'm enjoying it. I'm about 3 or 4 hours into, and I can see the potential. Like the story is always serious, but like it's like really really serious. I don't know.
Yeah.
I did with all these ones here. I always avoid the seasonal thing first. I just play right through the regular game, and then one thing I have noticed with 3, and it's seeing it so far in 4. At the default difficulty, it is ludicrously easy.
Right? Yeah.
And that's not me saying, "Look at me, I'm a gamer."
No.
I mean, I am, but it's just like the default skill level is stupid easy.
It is. It really is.
But I enjoy that because you get to see the story kind of playing out there, and it's it does run a lot better than the beta did. That's for sure.
Oh,
the
yeah.
It's a lot smoother experience.
So I'm gonna try testing out, because you know how Xbox is always very famous for being able to like play on PC and then hop on the console and keep playing.
Will that work with the Blizzard launcher?
I don't know. I'm gonna see.
I think, and I want to kind of look at this now, because there's nothing better than actually just looking this up on the fly in the middle of our podcast.
Yeah, of course. That's what we do.
I don't think with Game Pass it's available on the console.
Oh.
I can't tell.
Oh. I can find out right quick here for you. I'll just launch the Game Pass app.
There you go. I will.
Entertain the folks. Entertain the folks, Rob.
Yes.
Actually, why don't you tell me what class you're playing?
I was just gonna tell you what class I'm playing. I'm playing as a rogue because that's the only true way to play this game. Anyone else? You're wrong.
Yeah, rogue.
And I want to guess, based on that look you just gave me, that you're a barbarian.
Incorrect.
Necromancer.
Incorrect.
Paladin? Are you one of them bubble type?
Nope.
Okay. Druid.
There we go.
Yes, okay. That was your Blizzard go-to.
It was, yeah. Oh yeah, so you know what, Rob? You are correct. It does not look like Diablo 4 is on... Yeah, and I actually can't even install it from the app.
Because of the launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just seen something here, Rob, and this must have came out last week, because I was pretty busy towards the end of the week and I didn't get a chance to see what the new releases on Game Pass were. But
spit it out, man!
Orcs Must Die 3 is now on.
I mean, cool, great.
Oh, it's a great game, Orcs Must Die.
I'm sure it is. I know you really liked them, so. I was like, oh, they just dropped Diablo, or no, they already dropped Diablo.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3. They just announced their.
So that's interesting. I didn't realize that they hadn't put it on console. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was a Stadia exclusive.
It was.
It was.
Oh.
Moment of silence for the Stadia.
Oh. So I just searched it.
Did you?
And I can actually install it to my console. It just wasn't in the new release area. It must have got kicked out of it.
Oh, Diablo?
Yeah, I can install it to my console.
We'll do it, man.
Done. It's installing.
And that's when the podcast fades.
But it's get all the digital breakup.
Rogers has a network-wide outage.
So I will let everybody know about that next time we're together, if cross-saving works between PC and console.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Actually, you know what? We're not really doing anything here right now. It'll be loaded in a minute. I'm going to go to the living room. I'm going to start it up.
That sounds like a good reason to stop the podcast.
Yeah.
Which, at this point, I think we're pretty much stopped. I took out the grumpy thing because I wasn't. I was actually wrong about what I was grumpy about. Oh. So, like, well, if I complain about that, I'm going to look like an idiot. So let's not do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were key because I saw something there about Star Wars Outlaws, and then it disappeared, and I'm like, oh, is he trying to keep the mystery of what it's going to be? Or
No. I just so I'd heard a rumor that there were quests from Star Wars Outlaws, the game that's coming up, that are going to be hidden behind. You can't do without having the the premium edition.
Ooh.
But I can't find any actual proof about that. So I'm not going to spread rumors until I look that up a little further.
Okay. Something else to look forward to for next episode.
There you go. And Ryan and I, if you leave a comment below if you want Ryan and I to play Diablo 4 together on a stream.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
Oh.
I'm down.
I may have to go to a chiropractor before I sit in this chair for another 10 minutes, but it's really killing me.
On that note, everybody, please send $5 to Rob at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com so he can get himself a new chair.
Yes, this chair I've had for like 20 years, and it's just like it provides no support of any sort.
Besides not sitting on the floor.
Yes, it's better than sitting on the floor. Although maybe not for my back, but you just see a pair of hands up there. Going
Yeah,
so.
Just the top of your head and your hands going once in a while.
Hello.
Hey, neighbor.
Hi, yo. That's not what he said. I can't remember what that guy said.
Hello, neighbor. Something like
You
that.
say hello, neighbor?
I don't know. Maybe.
I can't.
I can't remember. That's the 90s, man.
Yeah. 90s was just a blip. My kids have been watching Boy Meets World.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've had the DVDs, and they started off all innocent and fun, and then, like, the later seasons, it's like, oh my gosh, they talk about sex a lot. Now, granted, to clarify, the characters were all adults at that point.
Right,
And
right.
honestly, it was a different time in the 90s. But, yeah, in the beginning, it's like, oh, Topanga has braces, ha ha ha. Then it's like, let's have carnal relations.
Gotcha.
That's me sounding old.
Yeah.
That's me sounding old. Anyway, sorry.
Who names their kid
I guess-
Topanga?
Right? Just a TV dad.
Yeah.
And also the monkeys were in a lot of those. They were like guest stars.
Like the musical?
Hey, we're the monkeys. Yep.
Oh, weird.
And they sang a song in one episode at like the prom. Yeah. Just the three of them. I think the other gentleman was dead.
By that point, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Rob. Well,
Got anything else to add? Or?
No,
Okay.
I can sense a sinking ship.
This show's gone off the rails, so
Yep.
let's just. Why don't the show? Thanks for listening, guys. We appreciate you guys for listening to our show.
We do.
If you want to listen to more like this, when I eventually get the other episodes up, you can listen. You can look for our show. You can teach old gamer new tricks on your podcasting app of choice. You got Apple, you got Google, Spotify. If you want to pirate us off the Internet Archive, we don't care. We don't make money anyway.
Yep.
If you want to check us out on a website that never has been updated, you can go to thegrumpyoldgamers.com, where about once a year we post our top 5 list, which is always very entertaining. Fun time of year. It's but there are good reviews on there as well that are going a little ways back. That's where reviews of old consoles, old games. Our busiest place by far is on the Facebook group. Just look for Grumpy Old Gamers, and you'll see our smiling mugs. We got a very active forum in there. A bunch of wonderful people who contribute, and we chat about all sorts of stuff. So check us out there as well. And on the YouTube channel, you can see all the back video episodes. We got lots of video series, all sorts of things involving full motion video and old video games, and a cheap bad game challenge series that we keep joking we're going to get back to, but not call it that. But yeah, got lots of different ways to check us out. And fire us off an email at makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And
We would.
any things you have, any ideas you have for the show, you just want to comment on how it looks like I'm using a potato to videotape this, or you want to say, hey Ryan, nice joystick back there, man. You want to say any of those things, feel free. We'd love to hear from you.
We would.
And with that, have a great night, everyone. Great week. We'll record another one of these before next year. Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Take care.